This video is of my Avionik D-2000. It's an F5D Pylon model that's a few years old. Here we've got it set up for what we're calling our Spec class club level racing. We started this class a few years ago after I was flying Speed 400 models like the Stinger, the Voodoo, etc. in the AMA 423 half A class at my local club. I was flying the electric models against the glow-powered half A models and using a Speed 400 motor. As the electric models got more popular, we were trying to come up with a way to limit the speed of the models so that everybody could have fun and try out flying electric. Eventually it grew big enough that we ended up with our own class. This year we've changed it a little bit where we've gone to a little bit bigger model using the full-size F5D airplanes, but still limiting it with a spec using an APC 5.5 prop at maxed out at 18,500 RPM using a throttle curve or whatever. The real key here is keeping the wing loading down by keeping the weight down. So this model normally might weigh as much as 27 ounces, but mine only weighs about 14.5 ounces. That keeps it easy to land slow, and easy to launch. My Avionik's a few years old. It's got quite a few flights on it, but it's still going strong. And as I mentioned, keeping the plane light has been one of the keys to success here. So we've got a very light, small battery pack in there, just a 3S 850 from Hyperion. Keeping the wing loading down, making it easy to land. You'll see the landings are very slow and easily controllable. I'm using a Airtronics SD10 radio and Airtronics servos throughout. Great flying airplane. I have a lot of fun with it. The only thing I haven't done is trim it out or see if the radio is going to work with it.
Is the battery
Yeah.
still plugged in? These planes are really fast. These are whoopty.
There's no question these models were originally designed to go much faster. It's not uncommon to have an F5D model up in the north of 170 miles an hour. Some I've seen videos going over 200. And of course we could have done that, but not everybody in the club can fly an airplane going that fast. So one of the keys here is to make it fun for everybody. Races are only fun when everybody shows up. So keeping it safe and sane and keeping the speeds down makes it fun for everybody. This is a very cool viewpoint taken from my helmet camera. We stand between pylons 2 and 3 up at the top of the track and then fly down around the far pylon number 1. So we're actually flying around our head, which is kind of a cool view here, just exactly what the pilot would see during the race. And as you can see, it's not going as fast as it could, but it's still going fast enough to have a great time. I'll show a few different landing approaches here, and as I mentioned earlier, the slow landing speeds due to the light wing loading are one of the keys to success. Here, about halfway through the Pylon season, with probably 30 plus flights on the model this season, I haven't even broke any props yet. You can see the plane just comes in really nice and stable with just a touch of trailing edge camber or flap. And you just got to ask yourself, when's the last time you saw a heavyweight full-size F5D plane come in and land this slowly? Makes it a lot of fun for Joe Average pilot.
I just want mine to be a little bigger.
Yeah, well, this is the small. See, that's why that Sun Racer's a little bigger, and the Swiss that I ordered,
Yeah.
it's even bigger still. And it's got flaps, right? So, whoa, ran that elevator there.
The Voodoos were a little small.
The Voodoos are too small, I think, for most pilots.
I definitely have to have a white top and dark bottom.
Is that out of the elevator now?
No, flaps are
Limbo,
on now.
limbo. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a break.
This picture says it all. My son Brendan from a few years ago after he won the Pylon Championships. Notice the airplane. One of about 6 he destroyed trying on his way to victory. These planes, when they get going quick, they're hard to land. It doesn't matter how good you are, you're going to break something sooner or later. I really like the Spec class. It keeps it fun for everybody, safe, and your models last a lot longer. For more info on our Spec Class Pylon Racing series, check out the SRAC website at www.sracinc.com. Thanks for watching.